In this lesson, we're going to focus on how to find the perimeter and area of a triangle, square, and rectangle. We're going to start with the triangle first. So, as you've seen from the previous video, to find the perimeter, you add the lengths of all the polygon sides. It's like fencing, so only focus on the outside or the layer of the shape. Now, the area of a triangle, for the formula for that is base times height divided by 2. Now, be very careful in terms of determining the height. The height is always going to be the length that is perpendicular to the base. So whichever that is, that will be the height that we're going to use in order to find the area of a triangle. So in this case, we're going to use the base here times the height divided by 2. But now if you move a little bit upper here, in this shape, the height will be the length that is from the top of the shape all the way to the ground, that is make perpendicular lines. So look for that little square symbol right here, and then times those divided by 2. Now let's get to the real example. So example number 1, find the area and perimeter of the following figure. So for this case, let's find the perimeter first. So that just add up all these 3 right here. Do not add up this part because it's not really a part of the triangle. So to find the perimeter, it's just going to be 9 plus 8 plus 12. And we know that 12 plus 8 is 20. And 20 plus 9, that's just 29. And don't forget to put the unit, so it'll be 29 centimeter. Alright, moving along. Now let's find the area. So the area of a triangle is base times height. And then we're going to divide that by 2. So now the base, what's the base? 8. So we're going to do 8 times. Now, don't use 9, because 9 is not the one that make perpendicular. So we're going to do 8 times 7.5. And then after that, whatever that is, we're going to divide that by 2. Using your calculator, so we're going to do 8 times 7.5. And that's going to give us 60. So right here will be 60. Half of that is going to be 30. And that will be the area. Now for the unit, it's going to be centimeter square. So it'll be 30 centimeters square. So don't forget that part. When you do the area, the unit will always be the square of that. Continue on to example number 2. Alright, now we have isosceles triangle. So first, let's find the perimeter. Perimeter for these will be 7 plus 7 plus 4. And 7 plus 7, that's 14. 14 plus 4, that's going to give us 18. So it'll be 18 centimeter. Moving along. Now to find the area. So the area is base times height divided by 2. Again, base in this case will be 4 times the height, which is 6. And then we're going to divide that by 2. We're not going to use the 7 here, like again, that I'm saying. The 7 is the hypotenuse, not the length, okay? So therefore, 6 times 4 is 24. Half of 24 is 12. And don't forget to put the centimeter square. Now, for the area of the square and a rectangle. Now, we know that square, all sides are equal, so therefore the area of a square is just side times side. So in this case, you know that all sides are 4 feet. Each side is 4 feet long, so therefore to find the area will just be 4 times 4, which is give us 16 feet square. Now, for this one, the perimeter is going to be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. And what we're getting is also 16. But in this case, it wouldn't be 16 feet square. It will be 16 feet. So that will be the answer for both area and perimeter of a square. Now, continue on. For the rectangle, we have 10 and 6. Now, let's find the perimeter first. So then it'll be 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6. So this is going to give us 20 plus 12. So that's going to be 32 inches. Now the area will just be 10 times 6. So that will be 60 inches square.